Yo, what up, y'all? This Chance. Man, I'm making a video because let me get away from that fan. I seen a video a little while ago with Boosie, and you know, say what you want about Boosie. I respect his work ethic. You know what I'm saying? He came out of jail, you know, got himself right. But they had a little post with him, said talking about God. And he's going through something, you know what I'm saying, going through some problems in his life, and he said F God in a statement. And I read about Boosie when he went to jail and begging God to get him out, you know what I'm saying? You know, because his music before that, where he was really bold speaking against God because of the problems in his life, and then when he gets in jail, he's like, you know, God like brought him to his knees, right? Then he gets out of jail and he gets a disease and he gets sick and God heals him. You know what I'm saying? He has surgery and he gets better. He could have not, you know what I'm saying? Well, you know, then he you know, God did all that for him, gets him out. Then he's going through something right now where some people died in his life, you know what I'm saying? The things going on with the coronavirus and everything going on. And Boosie's like, man, not only did he do that, but he had another post where he was eating food, talking about if God don't want me to eat A, B, and C, which is, I don't know where he's getting that from, probably the Old Testament. He flips God off. Then another post he's going through and he's like, man, F God, man, you know what I'm saying? This, that. I'm like, that is what I'm talking about. Trials, right? Trials will show you who you are. Trials will reveal to you if you have faith or not. Boosie, you're not the only one that has ever gone through rough times. That's what shows you have faith in God. That's what shows you trust in God. You just found out who you really are in Christ. You a non-believer. You know what I'm saying? It hit the fan, it got hard, and you're like, no, enough. Because I'm going to tell you what, if you look at every believer that has ever walked this earth, they went through some kind of issues. I'm not saying everyone suffered, but to a certain extent, but look at Christ. Christ was known by his suffering. Are you better than Jesus? Because he suffered. And see, this is what happens when we get a false conversion. See, that's the thing. People think because they have an acknowledgement of God in the back of their mind that they are children of God. No, you are a creature of God. God created you. That does not mean that you are his child. You know? So he made these statements and now he's turning his back on God, it sounds like, but it's like, no, you need to turn your back on God. You never was a believer. Because I'm going to tell you right now, you said that bold. You said that bold in the grace that God gave you. And listen, I feel you on sometimes you get fed up. You get fed up and you know what I'm saying, you feel hurt. But to come out and say that in front of everybody just shows how much disrespect that you have for God. And I'm telling you, man, if I was you, I would strongly get it. But you don't believe though. But if you was, you got to get on your knees and you got to cry out to God. You know what I'm saying? You got to cry out to God to come in and save you because you've never been saved. And that's the perfect example of false conversion. He was on Creflo Dollar and everything like that. And he was talking about Creflo did the prayer with him and things like that. But listen, if you're going to live on this earth, you're going to suffer in Christ. But see, God is so good. He gives us good times. He gives us good times. But sometimes you're going to go through pain. That pain reveals who you are. You're a non-believer. You denounced your God when hit with perseverance, when hit with tribulation, I'm sorry. But see, but tribulation gives you perseverance. It gives you endurance to let you know, no, next trial, see all that time in jail, then you get sick and God bring you through that, that ought to build muscle. That needs to build muscle. But see, you're not in the Word. I can tell you're not in the Word because of what you're saying. You know what I'm saying? There's things that you say, you can tell you don't even know what you're talking about when it comes to the Bible, when it comes to God. You don't know him. So you need it's a lack of respect. You have no fear of God. You know what I'm saying? If you have no fear of God, you don't know him. Because to fix your lips to say that, brother, do you know what he's capable of? You think you made that money? You think you healed you? You think you got yourself out of jail? If it was God's will, he could have left you in there. You would have died in there, old boosie. If it wasn't for the grace of God, you'd have died in that hospital. But he rose you up. He dusted you off. Put money back in your pocket. Gave you another career. Set you back off. And you turned your back on your God, who you probably never really believed. And what I mean by that is believe, meaning put your trust in fully. There's a difference between a belief in someone, acknowledgement that he's there, and trusting in him. You never fell in love with Jesus, man. You never loved him. You just heard about him. But you never fell in love with God. Because I'm going to tell you, that God that you talking about could turn the lights on your world off right now. I would be scared to walk around with that feeling in my heart towards God. Because you don't know him then. You don't know how powerful he is, what he's capable of. You better fear God, man. I'm telling you. That ain't cool. That's one of the stupidest things that I've heard you say. A lot of silly things. That's some of the dumbest things right there. And proud of it. Come on, man. Then your kids see that. Your kids see that, and what? They think that's how God is. He ain't to be respected like that, because look how my daddy, man, my daddy's the man. My daddy got the money. He's the God. No. Your kids gonna grow up to disrespect God the same way you did, maybe worse. And what's gonna happen is they're gonna start disrespecting you. Because you think you God. You think you made all that happen? You think you made all that happen? You struggled all your life, and you think it just happened like that, instead of a creator behind you saying, listen, this is my gift to you. And you're going to use that gift to deny your God. I'm praying for you, brother. I'm praying for you. I am. Because I'm going to tell you what, to fix your lips to say that, I'm praying for you. Because I pray you turn around, bro.